What are you making today, Micah? Oh, you want the camera? Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're hungry, because I am, and I've got a craving for wings. Whenever we go to Costco, we always pick up a big bag of chicken wings once we run out. It's really handy and always comes in the clutch for a quick dinner. They're frozen, so I'm gonna take out a portion for dinner. Rip the top off, open the bag, and you get, surprise, surprise, a bunch of frozen chicken wings. I've got a baking sheet lined with parchment here. I'm just gonna one-handed slide a bunch of frozen chicken wings onto that sheet. I'm gonna arrange them with the skin side pointing up, but one by one with every last chicken wing. And then we're gonna allow these to thaw at room temperature. It takes a little bit of foresight, but you know, sometimes the chicken wing hunger strikes out of nowhere. So this is one baking sheet. You can do multiple at a time because, you know, once you have one bite of chicken wing and you finish your plate, you're like, man, I can go for a second batch of chicken wings. So you do that ahead of time. But for today, I'm just gonna do this one sheet. And I think that should be enough. Maybe, famous last words, we'll see. Not gonna risk it. I went ahead and set up a second tray of wings. You done? You done with lunch? Okay, I'll grab you in a second. It's been a couple hours, the sun has gone down, and these wings are still frozen in the center. So plan B, I'm gonna toss it into the fridge and work on it tomorrow. Wing night is gonna have to wait another day.
One eternity later.
Here are our wings. Okay, so before I threw it into the fridge, I did a little bit of experimenting for science. These wings, you can kind of tell, are a different color because these were uncovered and these wings were covered. You can already tell the difference in moisture. These seeped out a little bit. The skin is still pretty hydrated. And then these chicken wings are nice and they're gonna get super crispy. That's my theory. I'm sticking with it. And to take this experiment even further, we're going to par bake these in the oven. And then the drier ones are gonna go straight into the air fryer. And we're gonna see which one makes a better wing. Wings are in the air fryer, snug as a bug in a rug. And I'm still gonna season these guys a little bit. I mean, even if the salt is bouncing off, they're kind of landing on itself. So I get some good basic salt seasoning in there. Now I'm gonna air fry these for 30 minutes, see how they turn out. Preheated the oven to 350 degrees. Don't mind that, that's just lunch. Hiya. I'm gonna bake these for 20 minutes. See you later. So while those two are going, let's talk about that buffalo sauce I mentioned from Primal Kitchen. I'm not sponsored by them. I do need a sponsor. If you guys see this, hit me up. Wings that went straight into the air. Oh my God. That's messy. Take two. Wings that went straight into the air fryer have just finished. And unsurprisingly, they look super crispy. So I just moved the wings from the air fryer into this bowl-sized bowl. My current bottle of the Primal hot sauce, buffalo sauce, is almost empty. So I'm just gonna doop this into there and give it a spin. Nice. If you guys aren't on this tip yet, lemon pepper wet, buffalo sauce and lemon pepper. Two of my favorite go-to wing flavors. Dump it in there. Why not? Give it a try. This is how I always dress my wings. Nice. Completely missed the dump because I was looking at the bowl instead of the camera. Check that out. Nice and glistening. We knew it would cook, but did it make a good wing? So I grabbed the drum. Oh, crispy. Oh yeah, that worked out perfect. Wow. Hot. Oh, hot. Speechless. That is so freaking good. So if you've ever had an air fried wing versus a deep fried wing, there is a little bit of variance. You're not gonna get the same crisp that you would get from deep frying in oil. But man, That's pretty close. One of the biggest compromises for me with an air fried wing is, you see this drum? That little piece of meat right there at the tip that connects to the blade. When you air fry or bake, that turns into an inedible, dry piece of wood that gets stuck between your teeth. But in this case, still so soft and juicy. Crispy on the outside, juicy in the middle. I like that. So that was the air dried wing that we put into the fridge overnight. We air fried it for 30 minutes. I still got about 5 minutes in the oven for the next batch, but I'm gonna mac on a couple of these while we wait for that. Baked wings are out of the oven. These are fully cooked at this point, but they don't have crisp to it. It's still hot. I'm gonna go straight into the air fryer, and instead of 30 minutes, we're gonna air fry for 15. No. You know what? Take that back. Let's air fry for 10, because I don't want to overcook these guys. Par baked wings are ready. Sizzling, not quite as crispy as the last batch. Let's air fry it for 3 more minutes. I lied. We're gonna air fry it for 5 more minutes. 5 minutes later. Oh, steam check. That looks much better. All right, let's get that in the bowl. Pretty similar, par baked versus straight into the air fryer. I did notice as I was pulling these out, they were a little bit more plump than the ones that went straight into the air fryer from raw. So I have hopes that this will be more juicy. I had to open up the backup bottle of Primal Kitchen sauce. Nice drizzle. Let me give this a spin. Yeah, this is way more difficult than it seems. You guys try spinning some wings while holding a phone. Now we're gonna hit it with lemon pepper, just like the last batch. Tap, 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 and then give it another spin. Let's not mess this up like the first batch. Much better. Let's get a side by side. Okay, this is not a fair side by side comparison because these have been sitting for 15 minutes now versus these freshly juiced crispy boys. Let's take a bite. Here we are. This is really hot, but I'm still holding on to it. I went digging. Ow, time out. I went digging through the wings to find one that had that little meat piece that I talk about that always gets kind of dry when you air fry it. Ooh. Oh, that's hot. I hate to say it. That piece was pretty dry. I had high hopes that this batch would be juicier than the last one. It's not a huge difference, but there is a slight dryness to the batch that was pre-baked in the oven versus the ones that went straight into the air fryer from raw. No need to do the oven step, especially if it's summer and it's hot outside and you don't want that hot getting inside your house from the oven. Going back to the first batch that went straight into the air fryer. Even sauced, even waiting for 15 minutes, crispy skin, juicy insides. The clear winner for me is the air fry from raw. I love chicken wings, guys. Episode's not done yet. I like wings, but the one thing I like better than wings is melt your face spicy wings. I'm gonna show you how I prepare mine. In the same bowl, I'm gonna take a few of our air fried directly from the refrigerator wings and a few of our par baked wings. Let's get some blades from here. There we go. And then Bravado Spice Company, aka Miso, Ghost Reaper hot sauce. This is the spiciest and good tasting hot sauce I had ever purchased or been given as a gift. And you're just gonna add a tiny drop of this. I'm talking like a quarter of a teaspoon, and it's gonna be enough to make your head sweat. All right, so like a gentle, steady-handed chemist, I'm going to try and, oh no, we got a blockage. I just took a a toothpick and clear that out. Once again, as gently and carefully as possible. You don't want to add too much. Right there. That looks like nothing, but that is liquid banshee scream, hell juice. And now we gotta spread that out to the remaining wings. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Spin, 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 spin. So if you're gonna make this at home, I'm gonna put links. Well, where's the logo? I'm gonna put links in the description to where you can buy Promo Kitchen Sauce, Bravado Spice Company. And for the heck of it, you should already have lemon pepper in your pantry. But if you don't, McCormick's where it's at. Links in the description. You can purchase from there. It's an affiliate link, and doing so will help my channel greatly. Back to the wings. All right, this one looks like it's ready to make the rest of my day awful. Here we go. There's a side right there. It's hiding under the crevices that I know is gonna hurt me. Let's do this. I know that sweetness, that nice acidity in that hot sauce. It's building up. Bouncing around because now the heat's hitting. Oh man, it tastes so good though. It's a double-edged sword. It tastes so great. You go back for another bite and it's like knives in your tongue. Oh, it's so tasty though. You can see my bald head starting to sweat. Okay, so in Hot Ones fashion, I want to thank you guys for watching this episode. I love you. You can watch any YouTube channel. You chose to watch mine. And I appreciate you investing your time in watching me. If you haven't already done so, like the video, share it with your friends and family, subscribe. And in the comments, let me know if you've tried any of my recipes. I want to know what works for you guys. If there's any way I can help with any of the technique. Oh, why did I do that? That was all hot sauce. Outro. It really means a lot to me to see the views come in and the comments come in, and it makes my day. I'm a relatively small channel right now, so any support I can get, I will happily take. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Got more wings to eat. Bye-bye. All right. The spices calmed down a little bit. Cheeks are a little rosy. I just wanted to get back on here and say I am not a spice weenie. I love hot sauce. I love spicy foods, but this really lives up to the hype. Once again, aka Miso, Bravado Spice Company. Wonderful product. Don't touch your eyes after eating that.